On the spot, news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? So this is a part 2 from that part 1 where a mother who has accused the father of her 9-month-old girl child, the father who is said to be a serving member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, she is accusing him of doing to his child what we would deem as unbecoming of a father to a child. So in part 1, she sent a voice clip, so there wasn't much that I could do other than to introduce it and basically play it for you, the regular members of Chan Public. But after which I stated that there is so much needed answers to some questions. So this is the part 2, the actual interview that I promised with her, where some questions was asked and some answers given as it relates to the part 1. So listen for yourself, drop some comments in the comment section and make a reason about it down there. So listen. Alright, so I listened to your last posting and I'm pretty sure by now you have seen the post on my channel and you have probably read through some of the comments and concerns that a lot of people have. So the reason for the interview is to discuss the concerns that a lot of people have. Some of the concerns that some are sharing is that why only point fingers in the direction of the child's father and not have the police also probe the daycare center? That's one. Another typical comment that I've also seen is that you should probably seek professional help because some think that you're probably suffering from postpartum depression because of the loss of your son and then with this child and all of that type of stuff. Hold on. And some are also basically throwing shades saying that you sound like a bitter baby mother. So we are here to clear up all of that so people can get a better understanding from your side. So the first question, why wasn't fingers being pointed at the daycare people as it relates to your daughter?
Alright, for the daycare, there are 3 women that works at the daycare. You have one that cleans the daycare and 2 that take care of the children. It's just one space where you have one of the workers sit right at the front and the other lady on the opposite side. The kids are just in one space. And my baby, she's a 9-month-old baby, she stays in a crib.
So you're saying that there is no way it could have happened from the daycare?
And also, my daughter, she was on holiday. School was on holiday, so she was there with the child. Except from on the 9th of September, she started school.
So the question is...
And that's the day...
So the question is, you're saying that there is no way it could have happened at the daycare center then?
That never happened at the daycare. The child was there all along before the child started to go to the father. Since the father gained access to the child, I'm seeing these bruises within the child's private area, and this now happened.
Okay, so from your explanation of what you saw, it would seem to me that what happened to Hold on. From your explanation, from what you saw, it would seem to me like it is really something that can be considered very serious. Hence, the reason why I'm now asking you, when the father dropped off the child at the daycare, Did the daycare contact you to say that the child was crying, the child was screaming, this child was uncomfortable, out of control type of thing? Because what you describe would definitely put a 9-month-old baby in a lot of excruciating pain. Was that mentioned to you by the daycare people?
When I went to the daycare to pick up the baby around like 5:30 when I left work, the daycare lady said that the baby was very fussy and crying a lot.
Okay.
So when I went home and I checked the baby, I saw that the baby bowl was loose. When on closer inspection, the baby bottom opened up like a flower, and the inside of it have a big old red patch and other bruises. I checked the private area, I saw a fresh bruise on the private area.
So my next question is, why didn't you contact the father immediately, other than not contacting him but contacting his supervisor at work? Why didn't you contact him?
Let me tell you, the father is a pathological liar. He lies about everything. I am not expecting him to really say, oh yes, this really happened. And the 9th of September, him alone was with the child. Home alone was with the child. And he declared that in the meeting because he knew that me and his partner will have court dates on the 9th of September. She is a defendant, I am the complainant. I did attend court. She went in, and she's when I said that he texted me and said he have an emergency, he got a call that his girlfriend crashed his car. So he couldn't use she as no excuse to say, oh, I was with her and etc. No, him alone was home with the baby. And when you're taking the baby to the daycare, in regards to his emergency, the daycare person said, and upon changing the baby, the baby was really fussy and all that. So she was concerned if the baby was, if she hot or something. So she started to clean her down. And when she opened the diaper, the scent came out of it, she had to turn her face. And she said that the daycare personnel was sitting right there when she was changing the baby.
What do you mean? What do you mean by a scent come up from the baby's diaper that made her turn away her face? What kind of scent you talking about?
The scent, she said it's a different scent. She never smelled it. She said she never smelled the baby like that before. It's a different smell. And it smells so bad she would turn her face.
So it was not feces that she was smelling. It was smelling like an infection type of thing, that type of stench? Is that what she described to you?
Pardon me?
I'm asking if the stench that she described to you that she smelled, was it the baby's feces, or was it a stench?
No.
Hold on. Or was it, hold on. Or was it a stench?
Anything like that. She
was
just cleaning her house because she was very fussy.
Yes, and I'm asking you, the stench that she described, is it that of feces, or is she describing a scent like somebody having an infection, an untreated infection type of scent?
No, nothing like that.
So what type of scent she has smelled then? If it's nothing like none of the two.
It's basically, no, you're saying that you're explaining if it's doo-doo or whatever causes the baby to smell that way.
Yes.
The stench where I come off of the baby is just basically what the father had done to the child. And the father was in such a hurry, he never get to clean up the baby. So when she opened the diaper now, that the smell bad scent come out of the baby pampers, and she knew herself that the child never smelled like this smell like this in no type of way. That the smell is a different smell other than when baby pee and you smell the curry. I mean that is not even a smell. That stench is different. And she explained it to me, and she said she have explained it to the senior officer on the 10th of September because they went there before me, And I went there and I asked her what was it like changing the baby, and she started out. She was even cleaning a child, and she demonstrated it to me. Okay.
So my other question. You made mention that you and your child's father's partner is going to court. Would you mind saying why are you attending court with her?
When my son passed away on the 20th of March, she called me and threatened me. So that's the court matter.
Okay, so the son that you lost, is it also the son of the baby girl's father?
Pardon me?
The son that you lost, is it also your
Yes.
child's father, son?
If it's, I have twin. I have twin boy and a twin girl. Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I'm getting it. So one of the
Twins.
twins is the
Yes.
boy that you lost.
Pardon me?
So one of the twins is the boy that you lost, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is the relationship like between you and the child's father? Explain that to us.
Well, for him now, he wanted to get the kids before time, and I disagreed on that. And then he went to the court office, and sometimes 2 weeks after I gave birth to the children to take out access. And the first court date was on the 17th of January.
So
he went and take out access for the children.
Mm-hmm.
Because I refused to give him my young babies to take home because they're very young. Right?
Okay. So that simply means that you and your child's father had broken up before you gave birth, right?
Well, I wouldn't say we have broken up before I gave birth or anything like that. I wouldn't say that.
So at
He
what?
just wanted me to stoop to whatever demands he wants. He wants me to be friends with the girlfriend. At one point he wants me to move in when I'm almost to have baby with the girlfriend. I refuse all that.
He wanted you to move in with him and his girlfriend.
Yeah, he wanted to call the shot. All of a sudden he wanted to call the shot, telling me what to do. I'm to do this, I'm to do that, and I don't follow. I don't follow suit.
Oh, so your relationship with him was
So
like an
we
extramarital relationship.
We never have any form of bad whatever. He just want to force me to do things beyond my will. And the day before this happened, he wanted me to forget court orders and just meet him somewhere and just give him the baby. He tested me on a Sunday. So we never have any form of bitterness that's coming to peak. We never have no bitterness, no time at all. Remember, he have taken me to court for access. And then now he might tell me, say, when court over, if he just forget about that and just give him the baby anytime he wants. And he must come meet him at a particular place and just hand over the baby to him instead of take the baby to the daycare and him know about that.
But
that's what he wanted me to do. So,
but if there was no...
And that's what he wanted me to do. The reason why I just have the baby.
But if there was no animosity between you two, how did it even get to a point where it reached court? And another question, was your relationship with him an extramarital type of relationship where somebody was a side girl while him have a girl? Is it that the case?
Well, he basically lied about everything. Lied about everything.
In terms of what?
Well, he was acting like he wants to be in a relationship and in desperate in need of children, right? And he don't want to be with that particular person because she tired from home, she cannot give him children. Basically, me now. So he never tell me the truth about everything. He lied about everything.
Okay. So are you bitter for that? Are you bitter against him for that? Do you have any sort of resentment against him for that?
Well, honestly, I have no bitterness for him. Because, I mean, if people don't want to tell you the truth, you can't force them to tell you the truth. And I didn't know anything about communication is very poor.
All right, my next question.
Yeah.
You have stated that the hospital people, that is the nurses that attended to your child, is siding with your child's father because he's a serving member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, why do you think that they are taking his side and not necessarily just doing their jobs and giving reports according to what they actually saw?
Dr. Dolly, she's the second doctor that saw the child. She examined the child and sees the bruises and fissures. That's their medical term. She then asked me if I contacted the father. I told her no. She's saying to me, more than likely they will talk. So I have to ask her, if she was in his position, would you come and tell a doctor that you have done this to your child, knowing that you are a police officer? And she hold her head, she put her hand on her head and she shake her head. So it's obvious that she didn't want this out there, and because I refused to call the father. It's just, we're never calling both now. We talk things over for talk. He's not going to tell what him do to the child. No, he's not going to do it. And then this go to Dr. Morris now. So him decides, say, hey, all right. Yes, them hurt me over, them report my heart out on me. And when them do it, here when they send them run out of the hospital, they have things against me over there. And I went over the enemies then, and this is what they do. We are currently in court for the attacks that we saw that we lost. So them have no ill feeling against him, and so them take up for him because him know himself. The in can't bother sue my hospital pertaining to his son because they know what he did, and the judge know because a police, a JDF, it have a look back on. She's like, I don't have any respect for the father or the JDF. Because they don't want it out there. Everybody at Oshon, they don't want it out there. Even the pediatrician are very close. So as the senior officer.
But my question is though, why would the judge say you don't have no respect for the Jamaica Constabulary Force? What it is that you said
for the
in
father,
court, why he would have stated that?
I know more than speak the truth. Because the truth, and she never wanted out there. She's saying to me that if I talk to any media personality or anybody, I'm going to be fined $1 million. When I went back to court, she said, yes, she can charge up to $1 million. I don't respect the father, and I don't respect his job, and I don't respect the Jamaica Constabulary. Hello?
But that must be coming off something. I'm here, I'm listening. Why would the judge just say that to you just out of the blues though? That's the part that I'm not getting.
Listen, no, because I went on an event on my media platform.
Because you
Because remember, she said she's going to fine me $1 million if I talk, And I went, and I didn't care about that. I went and I talk. We can't just keep the mouth silent when the judge give the return to the father. The father will molest me. We can't keep the mouth silent. No.
So you're saying that
about it because with the man we're abusing.
So you're saying
molested her rather.
So you're saying that the child is now in the custody of the father.
Because I went on media and talk about it, they now say, they send to me. I see the officer give somebody a message that I'm supposed to come to court on the 12th of December, and if I don't come, they're going to lock me up. So I went to court.
So you're saying that the child is in the custody of the police.
So when I went to court, this is what the judge say. The father violate his court order. Make the girlfriend stay with the baby. Make the girlfriend babysit. Nothing goes so. And the day on the 29th of November, the judge asked the father if him have any helper and he must give a name. The father said him don't have an helper. The judge told him that the baby not supposed to stay at any daycare. And the following day, I have to go to the government work. I have to look after the baby. The girlfriend, so I'm going to say him violating court order by making mistress. It's because I went on media and social media and talk about this. So them kept back the baby from him and send back the baby as daycare and mobile. It's not because the girl invalid nothing. Nothing goes on the next day and the judge know that you must not stay at any daycare. And you should seek a helper. You should seek a helper. It's obvious in the next day if he's supposed to go to work, he's not going to have nobody to take care of the baby. So the mistress, so the mistress now will have to take care of the child. So he's going to remove back the baby now because I went on social media and to use the girlfriend to say, oh, she's the reason why they take back the baby from the father. Nothing go so.
Alright, so my other question is, you also stated in that last voice clip that the persons who attended to the child at the hospital stated that you might be the one that had inflicted those bruises on the child. Why would they say that about you?
Let me tell you what Dr. Riley said. I've taken the baby to the Southern Hospital on the 9th of September. Dr. Riley, when the report was read in the meeting on the 10th of September, this is what Dr. Kieran Bird said. Dr. Riley stated that I am the mother. Take the baby to the hospital, put on the baby right front of her, and force open the baby bottom. Yeah, that's what Dr. Riley said. You know, and so I came the baby over hospital, knowing the procedures and all that. I'm gonna do that to my pit in front of one doctor. I know some CD officer oversee us and all them things.
But why would the doctor tell a lie on you? But why would the doctor tell a lie on you? Why would the doctor tell a lie on you?
Oh, me if you want baby go as a public hospital, but we go say my want her to get swab and check, and then go tilt the baby back and tell the doctor say the father do it and I want him to swab. That not make no sense. That not hard up.
But why would the doctor tell a lie on you?
Call police for me. Well, she didn't call police for me, and me go, but then go say me go do X-ray with the baby, and me go see one other doctor. But they never call the police right away for me. Because me out of my mind, me I lose my mind. Why they didn't call the police? Why they allowed me to visit the baby in the pediatric ward? Why? And the baby there by myself to get the chance to visit her back home to prove to the judge that nothing is like that, and she didn't want to do. She's like, oh, I know you would do that. I'm not trying to present the screenshot to try it. She don't want to look. She don't care because I want to him to come. She upset and she mad. I feel screaming and shout, and she's got to the base and my conduct. Me confused. Me not understand what conduct. Based on my conduct, and I went on social media. Me not supposed to talk about my pitney. Come on, man. Me not. People not understand when I come. All the systems works. All the system protects each other. You understand? Dr. Morris, they not even know what the report for right sending the family court pertaining to my son, because them first then they said to my ABC and now then change it because of the physical evidence I presented to the customer care unit. I have all of them something on my phone seeing me. The judge never accessed it yet because the court never finished for that. The molestation case came in this long, everything get pushed back. And she's saying, oh, she's making up her mind and it is all. What should I make up her mind about? She not even asked to see the video or anything pertaining to that. She no business about me, you know. She no business what I have to say. She not care, she no business. She all about the police. We have to do everything to protect it. We can't make this go out here. Listen to me. If you talk on me about it, you have to pay $1 million. Then just every time I go court, then there's a shop like that. They no business what I have to say. And the father stamp in a court. I pay laugh for me in a court, you know. Pay laugh. And I pay attitude you get from the judge. And see the officer there, it's just like then alliance. It is crazy.
Do you have legal representation?
And it is uncomfortable. It is crazy. People don't understand what they go through. This is the reality. This is not a story. This is not because I want out there from media, this and that. This is not. And oh God.
Do you have legal representation?
I have spoken to a legal team in regards to representing me. I have.
Are you?
The thing is that I am waiting on the judge to ask me to review the video to see, because once you looking at the video, all the things she got see a baby bottom that is very loose and the bruises. You understand me? The outside, the whole hole. That's how we're on it. Then once it baby bottom is scanning to Dr. Riley bottom chair from top to bottom, left to right. Excuse me, where's that? Nothing like that. And the judge don't want to look on it. She not acting her feelings. She not acting as no judge. She acting her feelings. And you know when things happen, they're going to say, oh, it's because you want custody. I am the one that gave birth to the child. Oh, you mean me want? I am the one that gave birth to the child. What can we do? She's going to set to the hospital. Custody. What custody battle? I am the mother. You are your father. What kind of custody battle are we having? You have taken me to court on the 17th of March to gain access, and you have gained access. The judge settles that. So what kind of custody battle are we having? People need to listen, man. They're going to push it hard because there's no bitterness. I don't have no bitterness towards him, anything like that. But what he did to my child, I couldn't turn a blind eye or hush us as Dr. Dolly wanted me to do. I did not. So them just throw it back in my feet. But told me, when I go to the meeting, I was so shaking, stressed out and all and something. You know, everybody introduced themselves and to hear that, no, I couldn't contain myself in the meeting. I lose it. Right, that's how I know so them play me. And let me tell you something, and I'm the first somebody this happened to. A lot of people go through things when I go through, and still I go through things when I go through. Them hospital people over there, so they're very wicked. And they're not business what the father want to do to him child. They're not business about that, because their mother they kill off his son, and then you say then take the bigger fish off of their hand. I mean, they don't have to deal with it. But how you want to trust somebody to stop what they not do? We have it on the phone. They say they not give me, they not couldn't get access. Them, I mean, have all the evidence. They not even know if it has it.
Since you lost your son, since you lost your son, have you ever gotten any sort of counseling or anything like that?
Let me tell you something. I go to church 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, when I go to church, I talk to God about it. I cry my bad to God about it. I did some go cry and bad. When I get up in the morning, 3 o'clock, I cry out and call to God about it. Here, the pain I'm having up in my heart, my heart's God, I'm dead of a broken heart. You know that when the judge gave my child to the molester, and the pain he's out of my heart, and I God do that, nothing but God. Then I have to postmortem depression. Postmortem depression have nothing to do with that baby molested. Physical bruise and then something there. What postmortem depression coming at that to my child? What postmortem depression coming at that? I've taken my baby to the hospital so they can stop and check her. Them check the baby and we go to doctor and x-ray. When I first did that, I scanned into them. Why they never call the police? When they make me go and take it baby and go sit down and go x-ray. Why they don't know me over there? And the people that you got to visit the baby. Don't just you're opening the eyes, man. Think. Why would I tell you this? Look at them killing over there. I'm telling God something now, go back over there. Why would I kill my baby over there? But kill my baby at the front of one doctor we can call police and see the officer permit. And say the father and say father molest and to swab and check.
When
why would I do that?
When is the next court date?
She's the last day.
When is the next court date in regards to your daughter?
The court date is on the 10th of January. And I thought the girlfriend said on her life that after me did that, we went to the other doctor office and do it even worse. And that's not stupid.
Well, I would definitely like to keep in.
Jesus.
I would definitely like to keep in contact with you because I would.
Yes, when things happen, people are going to say, "Oh, it's because they're bitter. Oh, it's because she wants the baby for herself." Nothing is like that. The fact of the matter, when she go for access, because you want the baby them too early. I see you putting them. I can't stop no man from being around your children. The baby then just born. I can't give. How much give my baby to the father? When you put them just 1 week old. That now make no. Come on, man. So I'm try to force me. Me not gonna do that. You might tell me, say, alright, we can come for the baby. I said, no, the baby then just born. So feel woman don't feel mother, so you might try to tell him what to do. I try to force baby out of my care, and I say, go. Even talk to the people when I care the arm that had the baby over there if you check up before all him whatsoever. And I tell him to the father about him want baby. They must say, no, the baby too young. The baby too young for amongst people. It's the baby supposed to be around me.
Okay, so
what postmortem depression? Postmortem depression have nothing to do with what the father did to him picnic.
I'm saying as it relates to your next court date, we would like to be updated by you to see what the judge is now saying as it relates to what you stated about your child, father and your child itself. Because
Most definitely.
I would definitely love to hear what the doctor reports said in the court and what the judge is also saying as it relates to everything that has happened. So please keep us updated as it relates to your child and the court proceedings.
Most definitely.
Okay, thank you. And I will definitely keep in touch with you. And if there's anything else, feel free to reach out to me, okay?
Yes, ma'am, certainly.
Okay, thank you.